My name is Dan Guard. I'm president of the Commissioners, Board of the Commissioners. The meeting's been called to order. We have our consent agenda, approve our claims, payroll. Entertain a motion to approve.
Jake Bohlander, I move to approve.
I'm Jim Fulwider, and I second.
Any discussion? All in favor of approval, say aye.
Aye.
Oppose? Under new business, DLZ contract for courthouse project. Tom?
Yes, this is a change order with DLZ. They're the ones who designed all the changes to the courthouse. They've been actively involved with reviewing the changes that have been occurring, and so there has been some additional work from them. So they're requesting an additional $65,000, which would bring their total contract to $418,000.
Entertain a motion to approve.
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Tom, this takes us up to date then with everything that we currently know about?
Yes.
Okay.
Any other discussion? Jake?
No.
All in favor of approval, say aye.
Aye.
Oppose? Next is open owner occupied home rehab bids.
There are several. For 619 Wayne Avenue, you have a bid from Crawl Space Remediation. In the amount of $6,672.16. And also from Crawl Space for 410 South Washington Street, a bid of $5,541.38. And a third bid from Crawl Space Remediation for 1000 South Elm Street in the amount of $5,284.30. From E.C. Smith & Sons for 320 West College Street, there's a roofing bid for $9,000. For 1008 East Market Street, a roofing bid of $9,700. And for 907 Tuttle Avenue, a roofing quote for $9,800. And lastly, for 125 East Washington Street, a roofing total house only $16,750 for the house and the garage, $20,500.
Was that first one 320 West College?
Yes. And then from RT Construction, for 125 East Washington Street, that is Waynetown. That one is. $28,065.55. For 1008 East Market Street, also from the same bidder. $14,455. For 907 Tuttle Avenue, $4 cents. For 1000 South Elm Street, $10,992.24. They have separately bid the roof for the garage at that same location, 1,000 South Elm Street, at $7,216.56. And again, from RT Construction for 125 East Washington Street, Waynetown, $5,129.88. Also from RT 320 West College Street, Ladoga, $18,397.26. For the house only. For the garage only at that same location, $7,488.67. Also from RT 619 Wade Avenue, $16,053.10. Then there are some bids from a different contractor. I believe it's Cox Roofing. $8,569.34. Also for Cox Roofing for 320 West College Street, Ladoga, $12,635.18. Also Cox for 907 Tuttle Avenue, $12,194.85. Another bid from Cox for 125 East Washington, $24,918.39. And that is for the main house. There's a detached building at the same address, 125 East Washington, and the quote on that is $5,183.81. Cox has also submitted a quote for 1008 East Market Street, $11,991.66. And finally, the last one from Cox for 619 Wayne Avenue, $14,781.81.
Lot to take in there. Entertain a motion to take these under advisement.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Very well. Next up, Jessica, EMA vehicle lease.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are looking to replace our Dodge truck. It's a 2014, so it's 11 years old. Going with Enterprise Leasing, which is who the county uses for their leases already. I sent over a proposal and justification for you guys to look over. Council has already approved the funding as well.
Council has.
Just for this year, though.
Correct, and then it's in the budget for next year, and my advisory council did approve that budget at our last meeting.
talked to the council about ongoing, as far as, I know they can't tell you they will for sure, but like all the Senate bill stuff, they're going to be looking to make some big changes probably in some places to offset some of that. I hate to get you into something that they're not gonna support to go down the road for 5 years. How much is in the 25 budget?
$12,000. And that's the only, increase in my budget that I did.
Sheriff, I hate to put you on the spot, but are you still buying yours outright? And through the government pricing?
Yes.
Do you know what that number might have been the last time or approximately? I haven't done that since probably 4 years ago, and I'm sure it's changed quite a bit since then, but
Per vehicle,
yeah.
they buy that from us. I think the Explorers that we just quoted, they're 53,000.
Are you still buying trucks like she would be looking at, like the F-150?
We bought a truck this year,
That's fine, that's fine.
I recall, the trucks, their resale value, I mean, it's way offsets it for us to put somebody in the truck, because of the resale value.
Yeah.
That we get on that.
I guess what I'm looking at here in this is, I understand in Jake's and those guys, when they lease and stuff, they put hundreds of thousands of miles over the time. You have a 2014, 11, 12-year-old vehicle that's barely got 70,000 miles on it. So I almost wonder about the possibility of a purchase over a lease for you. I know you don't get that agreement for the maintenance and things like that, but I also know you don't drive them like they do either. I don't mean that bad, by the way, you two.
On the lease, do we own it at the end of the lease, or do we still have to purchase that?
No, we own it at the end of the lease.
Is it something we need to decide today? If, with budgets coming up and budget talks, I'm really skeptical about how this is gonna affect, like, kind of what he said about what we're gonna see long-term when we officially find out how our budgets are gonna be impacted by anything coming down to us from the state.
I don't know if we can decide it today. The truck is, it needs some serious repairs. Hopefully it will remain roadworthy
Sure,
while this, is taking place, but it is on its last leg.
okay. And the repairs, you thought were gonna be $6,000 to $10,000?
4 to 8.
4 to
Well,
8?
with the windshield and
Winds-
stuff.
yeah,
it could be
around
more
6 to
than
10.
that, yeah.
I'd move to approve, or I'd move to, table this till our next meeting after budget hearings.
When are those? When are those? Pardon?
End of August.
Yep. So that would, I would second that.
All right.
Any discussion?
I guess I'd be willing to change that and not put a date of it, of suspending it till the budget, but I don't think she's gonna have much time to probably get a response from the council before then. She would have their August meeting that she could talk to them at, but once again, they can only suggest what they might do.
What meeting would that be?
Their August council meeting. It'd be like August the 12th, probably, something like that. So I would just move that we table this and not put a date on until when. That way, if she gets something from them at their meeting, that'll give us an idea whether they're gonna support or not.
I would second that. Any other discussion? All in favor of tabling this until after we get confirmation from the council's meeting? Signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Oppose? Thank you.
Thank you.
Open bids for the jail roof.
You have, you've received one bid from Century Roofing, Covington, Indiana, for the project, and the total for that is, $259,520, which, just for reference, I think is, at least they've calculated that to be $5.83 a square foot.
Entertain a motion to take this under advisement, even though there's only one.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Next up is ordinances, second reading of 2025-19.
Yes, the state legislature passed Senate Enrolled Act 409, which amends certain employment rules and requires employers to allow employees to be absent from work under certain circumstances in order to attend school attendance conference meetings and case conference committee meetings that concern the employee's child at school. This law went into effect July 1. This would bring this change, which would add section 6.13 to your employee handbook, would just simply bring you in compliance with that act. This is second reading.
I'd move to approve 2025-19.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Second reading of 2025-20, amending the employee handbook for new job classification.
Yes, as you know, the county council has implemented a new compensation system, replacing the old ERP system. This change to your employee handbook simply reflects that change and incorporates the new compensation system into your handbook and code. This is also second reading.
Entertain a motion to approve.
It's been moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Introduction ordinance 2025-21.
Yes, this ordinance incorporates changes that have been required by the Indiana Department of Environmental Management for on-site septic. This was submitted to IDEM actually in the fall for review. They've never responded. And so we bring it to you, asking you to go ahead and make the changes that were required by law. The legislature, I would say, in its frustration with slow review times, has, under a law that took effect July 1, given IDEM 1 year to come up with a model ordinance, rather than wait a whole year and not give the health department the tools they need, particularly as it relates to pump and haul changes in the law. We recommend that you adopt this ordinance so you can have at least those changes in place even before the Model Act comes out, which should be next summer. This is introduction only.
So no, we don't need to hurry on it then. Okay.
Don't need to suspend the rules. Okay. Any other business, gentlemen?
I've got nothing.
Maureen, Tom, Dan? That's it? No birthdays?
Might be missing somebody, but not on my list right now.
All right.
Jim's birthday's coming up. Jim Fulwider.
Yeah. If nothing else, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So